So, Reggie, I know in our last set of recordings we talked about how Keefe D's lawyer filed a motion to dismiss the case. That hearing is coming up. What are your thoughts or what are your predictions on what the outcome could be of that hearing?
Well, it's actually today, right? The 21st. If not today, tomorrow. I don't know when John going to post this segment, but I know he'll probably post it before today or tomorrow. And, and so that would be Tuesday, the 21st. So Keefe D attorney is pretty much saying that Keefe D was just made all of this stuff up. All of this that he did, he made up because he heard me pushing this agenda. Is pretty much what they put in their brief, right? Um, yeah, I mean, I gotta admit, about 3 hours to 4 hours, I was saying the Compton Southside Crips had something to do with it. Because, like I said, I heard about it in the lobby or outside the parking lot when everybody was talking about an incident or something where they had got into it with some guys at the MGM. And so y'all the only ones that don't believe that 1+1 equals 2. You know, 1+1 equals 2 in this game in that type of environment. So we pretty much knew it was something related, i.e., 2 or 3 days later, shooting started happening back and forth in those two different neighborhoods, right?
You know, Reggie, ever since this Diddy story broke and we've been covering it ongoing, it reminds me how important it is to have a good lawyer on your team. An injury could bring you millions and change your life forever, but you have to have the right team on your side. That's why I'm proud to present Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They have over 1,000 attorneys working in all 50 states, so when you're seriously injured, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan don't just settle for the lowball offers. They fight for every dollar you deserve if you become their client. They just recently achieved some significant verdicts for their clients. $12 million in Florida, which is 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, which was 40 times the highest insurance offer. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront cost, and the fee is actually free unless you win. It only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case, and you can do so from the comfort of your home. If you've ever been seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's easy to start your claim now. You can go to forthepeople.com/bomb or scan the QR code in the corner with your phone's camera.
But I'll leave that for all you YouTube arguers, all you people in New York and all of that has an opinion of how things go down in LA, which, was an extension into Vegas at the time. So my whole point is, Keefe D even tells y'all of a story where he and I have never talked. So before y'all start running with that, because I seen his little crackhead son and all of that, talking about crooked cops is the one that made his daddy say that. And he's not even talking about me this time, apparently. He's talking about Greg Kadings and his partner at the time. Why he would bring no people's name into it. They didn't even get involved in this case until about 2007, 2008. After we know now, Keefe D was running them off, had diarrhea of the mouth in 1998. So that to show you how he listening to the YouTubers, the ones that has that skin. Well, I'll talk about his hair. That carpet head motherfucker that all on YouTube and that rapping idiot motherfucker and all those and people like that. I'm not going to ever talk about Mr. Broomfield anymore because Nick Broomfield finally said, I got it wrong. Randall Sullivan, where are you at, Randall? Where you at? He was writing books and all of that. Where is he? All these people that done disappeared off of YouTube that used to be pushing this narrative that had y'all believe that 1+1 didn't equal 2. They all gone, that it was crooked cops and Suge Knight and Reggie and Sharita wanted to take over the company and all of that nonsense. All these people were gone. But he still wanted to listen to Carpethead who keep pushing that theory and that conspiracy nut. And I guess now his sperm donor daddy, which I don't even get, but I'll leave Billy alone. So my whole point is, hey, he gonna have some motions that goes down in the court hearing. And some things may get dropped. One or two things may get dropped. Who knows? But as long as those videos remained intact and the judge don't kick out those videos and that book that he wrote about all of the stuff that he did, Keefe D is done. So probably later on this week we'll be doing a segment, or we maybe even be doing a live stream talking about the hearing, because the hearing will be done post. Probably, but sometimes the judge do hold things and she doesn't release her findings until later on. So we don't know, but we'll pretty much get an indication of what's going on. Well, after that, he better start trying to make the best plea deal that he can. Everybody keep wanting to push the agenda. Oh, he's going to tell on Puffy. He's going to tell him. I keep trying to tell y'all, he done already tried that. Puffy, you couldn't pay Puffy to get on the phone with Keefe D right now to confirm all the stuff he's been telling. Ain't nothing happening to Puffy, unfortunately, other than embarrassment, maybe something to help, his RICO act or whatever in court to show that he's this bad enterprise guy or stuff like that. But ain't nothing happening to Diddy in Vegas because of what Keefe D got to say. The only person Keefe D's getting put in prison for anything is who? Who, y'all? His motherfucking self. That's the only person going to prison behind what Keefe D got to say. He done already tried to implicate every drug dealer in LA County. Now that they all went to jail behind his rat ass. He tried. Reggie Wright. Reggie Wright ain't going to jail behind his rat ass. He tried. Suge Knight ain't going to jail behind his rat ass. He tried. Only person going to jail is Keefe motherfucking D. All the question is now is how much time he's going to get. And for what I believe and what I know and what I read this week in black and white, as they always say, where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? Well, y'all got the motherfucking paperwork. Jail, prison in Vegas is the safest place for Keefe D now. And he should hope his snitch ass, rat ass son don't have to pay for his discretion. He's lucky. Guys usually leave kids alone. But y'all know that term, the apple don't fall that far from the tree? Well, next week, I'm digging up the paperwork. I have been trying to let this little boy rest, but he's 30-something years old now. I got to remember, 30-something year olds ain't little boys no more. Those grown-ass men, right? And so he like to run his mouth and make up lies, repeat stuff when he's in the presence of filmmakers that don't know what the fuck they talking about. And they like to make up stuff to make Reggie Wright look bad. So I was going to let it ride. But any of you Compton niggas know, y'all remember, y'all probably didn't know this Keefe D son. When he got shot in 90 Block Compton Crip area, Compton Rick Rock, research this, dog. You good, you know it, this is your neighborhood. When little Keefe got shot in there, well, this nigga got on the motherfucking stand. Which I would have too. I would have told it. But, y'all talk all that gangster stuff. Little Keefe. You sure did tell on that case, don't you remember? The niggas that shot you. So I guess it's just in y'all blood. It's just in y'all DNA, huh? It's just in the Davis's DNA. Well, I can't say that. I ain't really ever heard no bad information on your Uncle Kevin. Kevin seemed to always be stand up. Him and your auntie. Because when your brother, your daddy, did what he did, what did they do? They stopped fucking with him. Orlando mama don't fuck with no Keefe Davis. She can't stand him. She had a stroke when she found out that what Keefe did and put out there too about her son. Talking about, I saved their lives. I saved my sister and my family wouldn't want me in prison for the rest of their life. Yeah, that's possibly true. But she sure the fuck didn't want you snitching on her son and messing up his legacy. Because he got kids. And now they all got to know. And his name is known for what? You mentioned Orlando Anderson? To real people, not a few of you idiots. Then he known as the what? Y'all remember, did y'all ever watch the Game of Thrones? What they used to always say? The Kingslayer? Y'all remember that? Y'all know about that? Y'all don't know about that, huh? Well, that's all Orlando's known about to me. You know? Somebody that killed Tupac. Peace.